mockups are and how to use them with your product covers and social media, and then give you some tips of creating your own using a program called Canva. Mockups are a great way to showcase your products. Maybe you want to use them on a cover. Maybe you want to show your audience how to use your worksheet or your activity, and you don't have time to print it all out and cut it all out, but you want them to see your vision of what it's supposed to look like. So let's jump in over to Canva, and I'm going to show you some mock-up examples I've used for my products, and then I'm going to show you how to create your own. When I think of mock-ups, I think of a couple of different ones. I think of ones that are all digital, where you're usually using digital pieces, digital moving objects, or even photos of objects, but you're moving them around. You didn't actually take that photo. And then there's photo mock-ups that you're taking images of your products and laying them on top. So let's look through a few samples. Here's an example of a digital mock-up where I was showing these Canva frames, and I have the computer here and I put the frames on top, and then I have my title. So this is what I use for a cover, but I could also share it on social media. This is an easy, quick example of a mock-up of a digital product. And then here's a mock-up, very, very simple. The background was just this shiplap white, and I just took PNGs or copies of my number posters and just copied them on top here. Now here I am combining like real objects and then PNGs of my product. So this was an image of a plant and I put it on top, and I found this background that I put behind, and then the image of the pencil. But then this is the digital mock-up, or the digital image of my product for the mock-up. Here's another example where I've taken real objects. In fact, you can find these real objects like these crayons, the pencils, this pen, inside Teacher Author Brilliance. I provide a lot of different color options and a lot of different objects that you can use to create your own mock-ups. And so this is another cover I could use. I could write the title right here. Again, this is another product, another mock-up, using those digital products from the Teacher Author Brilliance Club. The books and the pens and pencils are all from the club. But then I've layered on top of it an iPad to show that this is a digital version of the journal. And then we have photo mock-ups, where this is an actual photo. Again, it's found in the Teacher Author Brilliance Club. If you're interested, I have different mock-up photos there for you to use. And you could layer on top here your actual product image. So for example, let's do that now. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to find just a PNG of one of my products. I have a lot of uploads, so it might take me a minute here in Canva to find one, but I know there are some down here. We're going to find that product, just the printout of it. Well, not the printout, just the PNG of it. And we're going to layer it on top here. And then you can also add a title, a little description, things like that. Okay, so I'm going to insert these images here. They're just some doodle journals. And then if I wanted, I could add a little bit of a shadow to add some more depth. And I could even add, if I wanted, like a colored paper background to make this pop. So I could come to my elements and I could just search paper. I like to do it this way. And then I can find like a piece of paper, and then I'm going to edit it to be a color that I want. So I'm going to do something called duotone. And then I can choose the exact color here, or I can even add my own, like my own brand colors here. But I'm just going to use this red. There is red there. So I'm going to send this to the back. Oops, got to send picture to the back as well. And now I have a paper to kind of behind it to kind of help it pop a little bit what I'm trying to show. And I can even add a different shadow. Maybe I want to do an outline shadow or a glow, whatever I want to do there to make it pop just a little bit more. I think I like that outline or the glow shadow there. So that's one way. And then you can add your title at the top to use mockups. This is just another cute mockup I wanted to show you, and another Halloween mockup because I do have holiday mockups inside the club that you can use. So you could make a photo mockup or a digital mockup. Now let's go over how to use the digital pieces to make movable mockup images and make your product mockup that way. So I like to, in Canva, search for like a wood background or whatever you want. In fact, I should probably just say wood background. Oh, and I need to go to elements. So I'm going to go wood background. And I'm going to just add one here. And then I actually have a mockup folder that I use so I can easily find things. And so what do I want to use? Oh, I like the Halloween one. If we wanted to do like a Halloween product, or let's just make it general. Let's just do, it could be any product here. And again, I'm going to come over and I'm going to add a shadow to just add some depth there. I'm going to go back to my, mockup folder. And let's add some pens, all these fun, bright pens, all in the Teacher Author Brilliance Club. Okay. So you can have access to using these movable mockup images yourself. And again, I'm going to add a shadow of some sort, maybe a glow. Make that a little bigger. And you can see how you can play around with all of these images to make a fun mock-up to showcase your product. And that way, if you don't have time to take photos or you just want to get something together for social media, you can do that. And it is a lot easier than you think. I love to do it in Canva, but you could do this same type of thing in PowerPoint if you have all the different clip art pieces. So it wouldn't be that hard to also do in PowerPoint. Now let's just maybe add one more thing here to make it pop just a little bit more. I like the crumpled paper. I think that's kind of fun. We have a lot of pink. Let's use some blue. I'm going to edit the photo here and do a little shadow. And then you can have your product showcased right here in the middle part and maybe a title. So I hope you've been able to get some ideas on how to create mockups and how to use mockups for your products. Make sure to click the link below because I also have a free guide with some free Canva templates that you can use to play around for your product and mockup creation.